Hello everyone, my name is Lavawsome, and today we are starting off in a different location this episode. You may remember that this is the Crossroads post office, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of forgot about it a little bit. Oops. So this one right here is our mailbox, and I haven't checked it since I first stuck it in here. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. Ooh, a diamond? I like those. And a diamond block. Wow, someone's been generous. And then what's this? Junk mail? Ew, I don't like this one. Well, guess that goes in the trash can. Boop. Now that we've got that taken care of though, let's move on to our projects for today. Back on Pleasant Junction, I had this board up over at my base that I used to keep track of all the projects that I wanted to do for that episode. So, I decided to make something a little bit similar for this series. Whoa! Ow! Meow. So one day I was bored and decided to build a hanging tree off the side of a cliff. And then I decided to add a hanging board to it, because I can. And because it makes it easier for me to explain to you what I want to do for this episode. Starting off with a cave connection. That's a bit of a cool phrase right there. So down here, there's always been this little water cave thing that connects my base over to the wizard tower. And it's been like that since I've been here. But the cave has always been, well, to put it lightly, kind of bland. So I think it could use a little bit of a fixer-upper. And I'm sure Yara and Riz won't mind at all. So let's go ahead and give this the Live Awesome touch. I'm just gonna take a little bit of time to smooth out some of these edges and maybe rough up a few too. Alright, I'm liking the shape a lot better. But now, I think we're gonna need to add some texturing. I'm thinking a bit of cobblestone and andesite, as well as a bit of mossy cobblestone, and I'm also... That's weird. Also, maybe a bit of mud on the bottom for a bit of sediment, or perhaps some podzol. But let me use what I've got first. That looks more like it. And while I was working on it, I added a few candles and just rearranged the lanterns a little bit. And then I added a few little bits of leaves here and there from glowberries, but I think it could use a little bit more foliage. And after a lot of patience, love, trial and error, and experimentation, I think this cave is looking beautiful. I've gone ahead, lushed it all up. I think it has a good amount of texture. I've added some spore blossoms. I think the lighting is good with the candles and lanterns. I've got some sea pickles down below. I've added kelp and seagrass and some glow lichen up the sides. I think this looks real natural, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So now we can take that, off the board? We can take that off the board now and now work on something else. I'd say shopping district directory, except here's the problem. I put the sign up, but I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with this. I should probably explain what it means first. So, here, let me take you guys over to our shopping district. With every passing day, more and more shops are being added to the shopping district, and that's a really good thing. But it can also be a little bit problematic. Because this place is growing so fast, it can be a little bit hard to know where everything is, or if we even sell something that someone's looking for. I know there have been like 15 times where I'm like, does someone sell that yet? Do we have that yet? I'm not sure. So I think it would be good if we had something to tell us where a shop is, and what it sells. This idea came from a server I used to play on a long time ago, where we actually had a physical location that you could go to check out where the shops were. There were different rooms with different categories inside, and it was a very useful place. But I'm not sure if we've quite reached that stage yet, because see, that was a server with about 100 people on it. So believe me when I say there was a lot of shops. This place hasn't quite reached that capacity yet, but I still think it would be a good thing to have. So we might just start off in the way that original place started off as, and that was as a book. I should probably pay for this. Okay, there we go. I swear I'm not shoplifting. That's a hard word to say when you're tired. So let's use my shop, for example, the Novelty Goat Tent. So I guess we would have the name of the shop, the Novelty Goat Tent. Then we'd have the name of the owner, And then the items it supplies. So I guess goat horns and free goat milk. However, this is a little bit messy, so let me see if I can fix this up a bit. Okay, this looks a lot better. So we have the name of the shop right here, the novelty goat tent, with the owner, what I sell, and the coordinates, all nice and fancy. So I'll redo it on this page, just exemplify it. So I won't put any names, I'll just make it as an example. I'll leave mine here, and then I think I'll go find a place to put it so people will be able to easily find it. So I've gone ahead, I've written out the book, and here's what it says. Hello! Welcome to the Traveler's Guide to the Shopping District. This book is designed to make the locating of Crossroads shops easier to find. Please help contribute by adding your shop's info to the following pages. Thanks! And then we have an example page here, and I've gone ahead and written out the information for the novelty goat tent. And I'll probably add my other 2 shopping tents here. Once I do that, I think I'm gonna stick it either in the tent right here, or I'll make a little pedestal right outside. I think this is a pretty good spot for it to sit. And with the floating lanterns around it, it is definitely very noticeable. Have you guys realized that these should not exist? See, this is a gravity block, and that means that when it falls down. And this is a block that has to hang from something in order to float. It can't float on its own. This should not happen. This should not exist. Yet it does. But, sorry, I'm going on a tangent of the floating lanterns. So this is all set up. We've got my shops, and Chibi's gone ahead and put her shop in here. So I think we're gonna get on a roll. So I'll message everyone, let them all know that it's here, and we can start moving on to the next project. So we can now mark that one off the list. But before we get to the last one, which is what I would have said, there was one more thing that came to me that I want to get done, and that is make a netherite shop. Now, I know that sounds kind of out of the blue, but let me explain a little bit. Something you may not know about me is that I have a netherite addiction. Here is the netherite I own, 56 ingots. And this is all just because I get bored sometimes. For me, netherite mining, or well, I should say ancient debris mining, is pretty relaxing. It's something that I've enjoyed doing at the end of the day when I just want to kick back and do nothing. And I thought, why not try and profit off of this? Recently, however, we did have a shop open up that does sell netherite, and that would be Kyle Craft's brand new skyscraper shop, Elites. And this is a pretty neat shop. I suppose the best way to describe it is top-notch and expensive. Look at this. You can get completely decked out here. It's got all the armor and tools. It's very, very shiny. There's all sorts of nooks and crannies. There's a little bit of a maze. Right down here. So you can buy conduits, beacons, tridents. But it also recently just started selling netherite. 15 diamonds per ingot. But I did talk to Kyle recently, and he was begging me to take over the industry, which I can understand. It is a pretty hefty task to take over. He's already made a couple of sales, and I can understand when you are super busy, that is not something that you want to keep up trying to do. So honestly, I would not mind taking over the business. I don't know if I would sell ingots per se. I would kind of like to sell the cinnamon rolls here. Maybe we could sell both. I'm not sure yet. What I am sure is I would like to go ahead and make a shop. And I think it's time that we start branching away from the tent design. I do not want to be a one-trick pony. I think we could do something a bit better than this. I might have to come back to this one. Let me see what I can do, and I will show you guys when I'm done. Just give me 1 second. And after a lot of trial and error, and I mean a lot of trial and error, the shop is finally done. Welcome everyone to Live Awesome's Bakery. I had a lot of fun building this. It was outside of my comfort zone, definitely, because this was completely winged, but I think it turned out really, really well. Here's what the inside looks like. It's very simplistic. I didn't want to go too crazy with details. I wanted to keep it simple, and I think it turned out good. So for 3 diamonds, you can get a cinnamon roll. And right here, as a limited offer, you can buy chocolate bars for 12 diamonds. There's not quite as much stock as I would like there to be, But to be honest, guys, I'm a little bit greedy. I really want to keep them all to myself. I can't help it. I will probably eventually get some more stock, but that just depends on when I have free time to do nothing, which who knows when that'll be. So that's the interior, and as for the exterior, I'm very happy with how it turned out. And look, I made little umbrellas, little chairs that you can sit on, like little tables. I'm so happy you can actually sit on them here because of our sit mod that we have. It's just so cute. And then we have some hanging flowers, some lichen growing on the sides. And I know I said I was gonna try and stay away from the market stalls, but I can't help myself with the canopies. It would have been a missed opportunity to not use them here. I just can't help myself, little chicken. And while I haven't sold anything here, I would say that this shop is a success. And before we get to the last thing on our list, I was invited by our good friend Short Range to go check something out at his base. So let's go see what he has to show us. I know his base is this way, and his base is amazing, guys. Hello, Kyle. I made it to the bridge first, and oh my gosh, one of the things that Short Range just absolutely nails are curves, because Minecraft is a game with blocks and angles, but you don't get those, it's so hard to make those beautiful curves, and Short Range is just a master of it. So just, oh my gosh, I love it. And the chains, I love the chains. I don't know where Kyle went, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. And guys, look at this. Oh, I see him. There he is. There's Short Range. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Short.
Hi, Liv.
I love your base so much. It's got all the Short Range details, every little thing, like every little thing. You put so much care into your bases. And
I spent too much time thinking about every block I put down.
Just help myself.
Honestly, it's not a bad thing. It definitely pays off. But here's Kyle.
Just helping myself into every single door in this beautiful, beautiful base over here. Short, don't mind me.
He's just home invading.
Absolutely.
But we are here to see the iron farm, right?
Yep. It's gonna take a little trip through the Nether, but it's not too far.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, we need to go to the other side. My portal is in a really bad place.
Whoa. Oh, this is cool.
Welcome to my industrial district. So let's start at the start.
Literally losing my mind over here.
It's divided in 4 rooms. Let's take the ladder here. We go to the control side of the iron pouring. Behind this wall, there's the actually iron farm. And then the hot iron pours out from the iron farm into this machine that pushes it into cubes.
So straight up, this is a functional iron farm.
Yeah, it's a imaginary function iron farm. Yep, yeah, but there is a functional part about it, yes.
That is so cool. It reminds me of Star Wars in, I think it was the second movie? Yeah, the
lava farm thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they make the robots?
The one with the what was
with
it?
all the lava.
Right before the gladiator fight, right? I don't remember.
Yes.
And Anakin gets his hand like stuck. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I first wanted to show you the basic of the iron pouring and, well, the next.
Oh. Okay.
So it's taken out with conveyors to the next room, and in this room the iron blocks, the magma blocks get cooled down into iron blocks.
Oh, that is so cool. I love I don't know how to describe it, but Scar talks about this all the time in his videos with the movements, making things look like they're moving. You completely
really
nailed
inspired
this.
By Scar. It's heavily inspired by Scar. And then in the last room, we got our packaging area.
Oh, okay. So like you can ship it out, and like, are you gonna sell it, or is it just like
maybe,
shipping it out for distribution?
I'm gonna build docks and stuff, but that's, well, future.
Okay.
Being...
I love the little car, the not car, what do you call these? The little vehicle to move it around. That is so cool.
Small reach truck or I don't know how it's called in English. It's a truck.
I don't even know.
We call it a half truck, but I don't think that's normal.
Oh, it's-
Really a lot of fun designing this. I actually even made a robot that picks up the blocks and put them on a pallet. And this one is a packaging machine. At the side you can put in the wood and, well, they get packaged on the other side.
Oh,
So
that's
cool.
I still got the control room to show you.
Were
Tiny
you able to
lookalike crates.
pull any inspiration or like ideas from your own work?
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
It's kind of like every factory is a line, and
Right.
I used that inspiration. Like we got the creation, then the cooling, and then the packaging. Like in a real
Right.
factory, it should be. It actually is what should be. I even made a model on the wall so they can see you got hot lava, then you got the hot cubes, and they get
Right,
cooled
this
down
is
into
my
iron.
favorite part.
I also feel like I need to
Push into the cubes.
flick every lever.
Push every button.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
I know.
Whoop, whoop,
And
whoop,
there are
whoop.
a lot inside here.
Oh, there's more. Oh,
Yeah, this is the walkway
Ooh.
on top that you can have the nice overview of every room. Walk upside up here, just watch down on the folks working.
the real. Then we've got the. Okay.
Oh, here, sick.
Honestly, this here just pales in comparison to this. I would take this over this. Like, can Mojang just reinvent the Iron Farm to be like this? Because
Yeah,
this is
that'd be-
amazing. Well,
So
anyways,
anyway,
thank you, Short
for,
Range.
yeah, thank you for coming along and all the kind words you said.
Of course,
Yes.
this was awesome. We'll
I
see you
really,
later.
really enjoyed it.
So now we only have one last thing on our board, and that is the game show sign-up sheet. And to be honest, it's not actually that crazy. It's literally just a sign-up sheet. It's kind of like the shopping district directory we made, except it's gonna be for our game show and it's gonna ask people to sign up. Here, let me go make one real quick. Time to steal another one of Yara's books. I'm just kidding. I really want to say that this didn't take me that long to do. I really want to say that, but this actually took me a good long while to get done. Not that it was time consuming, but it was because I kept getting distracted. But here's the book. It's very simple to read. It's only 2.5 pages. And I won't read it all off for you, but it's basically, it tries to get you in with a hook. So it's like, hey, do you know a lot about Minecraft? Do you want to put that knowledge to the test? You'd be great for this game called Mindbender. Sign up is simple. It's like, hey, there's stuff right here, papers, and ooh, 2 people have already taken paper. Oh, let's go. So it looks like Apathy Muffin and Riz have signed up already. That is very good to know. I was a little worried that nobody would sign up, so that makes me very happy. And we need at least 3 people to join in, so that's good. We just need 1 more person, and then we'd be able to have a setup going on. If we get more, though, that would be good, because then I'd be able to plan for the next session that we do this. But for the sake of trying to get people to come in, I have made a cutoff date as July 30th, and as of recording this, it is July 14th. I don't know if saying that will come back to bite me, because who knows when I get this episode out? It's been 2 weeks since the last episode as time of recording this. So, sorry. But that'll give people 2 weeks to sign up. Hopefully we'll get a handful of more people. But now we've got everything done from our board. So I'd say this episode has been a success. So anyways, I guess this is the part of the video where I say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!